Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's the Pope Hacker. Today I will be going over the Game Boy Pocket. Now the Game Boy Pocket was released by Nintendo in 1996 and it came 7 years prior to that of the original Game Boy. Now we can see that the Game Boy Pocket lives up to its name because it actually fits in your pocket, unlike the original Game Boy and other competitors such as the Atari Lynx and the Sega Game Gear. Along with that, we can see that the screen has been improved to an actual black and white screen. However, most of the hardware and software is completely the same. So I will be going over the hardware first. So when we take a look, we can see that the Game Boy, on the top, there's your on switch, on and off switch. Um, Unlike the original Game Boy, it actually doesn't have the little notch which just scrolls over the games. And when you take a look at the left side, here is your port for your link cables and your Game Boy printer. The volume control, unlike the original Game Boy, you scroll down to increase volume and you scroll up to decrease volume. Now on the right side, there's your contrast scroll thing, and it actually helps, which I will be going over later. On the back, you have your ports for your two AA batteries, which gives you about 10 hours of gameplay. Now on the top, you see this is where your game goes, right here, which I will be reviewing later. And on the front, you have your screen, your logos for Game Boy Pocket, Nintendo, your D-pad, A and B, your speakers, your start and select button. Now the controls are really nice here, and the speaker is not that good, but of course you have your audio jack, which does provide stereo sound, and you have your AC adapter, which can help you if you actually want. But 10 hours of gameplay with AA batteries, with two AA batteries, sorry, AAA batteries, actually is pretty nice. So yes, it does require two AAAs, not AA's. Sorry about that. So now I'll be going over the actual games. Now the games, there are a wide array of games. I will be reviewing a couple later on, but for now I'll just be reviewing the Pokemon Silver by Nintendo, which was in turn made for the Game Boy Color, but it actually works on Game Boy Pocket and the original Game Boy. You can tell because the Game Boy Color games that work for the original Game Boy are indented over here, and it has indent right here, so the actual original Game Boy can just slide. Now if you guys want, I will actually post a video on how to replace the cartridge battery, because the cartridge battery runs out and then you will lose all your save if you were to have it drained. So I could make a video telling you how to replace it, but for now this is the Game Boy Pocket review anyway. So you put in your cartridge like so. Now so the contrast, I have to, alright, now I will increase the volume. This is an amazing, outstanding game. So as you can see, everything works perfectly fine. However, if it gets dark, or if the light starts to change, the contrast button or scroll really tends to help, because if it was dark, you would just turn your contrast to up, and it would in turn help a little bit actually. But as for gameplay, I will be going over just this game for now. You can see, as for this game, you have your Pokemon here. Well, there really isn't much to review as for gameplay, because this is really an RPG game, unlike a fast-paced game such as Mario, which you really need these. You really need comfort of hand. But really, just the graphics on this are much better than that of the original Game Boy. Even though it doesn't give you color, it has a bigger screen than the Game Boy Color, so I tend to actually use this more than the Game Boy Color, along with my Game Boy SP and Game Boy Advance. Now, I will just get into a battle just to show you exactly what it is like to play on this screen over here. Now, Pokemon Silver, I have to say, is one of my favorite Pokemon games. I have just started playing, so um, don't mind my bad Pokemon, but really, it is quite a nice game that everyone should get to play. Alright, so that's about it for the Game Boy Pocket. Now, you can get these Game Boys anywhere pretty much. I got mine on eBay. I'll post some links on how to get yours. I bought this roughly for 15, this one for 5, replaced the battery, everything was good. So, it's not that expensive, but it really is fun to play with. And before I leave, I will be going over some more games later on this coming week and so forth. So yeah, this is one of my favorite Game Boys, and it will be forever, I guess. So thank you guys for watching. Pope Hacker, peace.